Hi, it's Brian Decker with your Market Minute. Want to talk to you about China. China, we've been told, is a rising power, overtaking the US as their GDP is growing on average 9% a year. Their standing military is 2 million active personnel. They've got bases in Africa, Middle East, South America now, right in our backyard. Their Belt and Road Initiative has been genius. However, here's the real story. China is in a bind. There's five major problems that China is dealing with all at once. And some people are writing using the words inevitable collapse of China is coming up. The first of the nation's problems is demographics, the aging population. Do you remember the one child policy and parents were killing the girls, keeping the boys? Well, now the chickens have come home to roost in a policy that prevented 400 million births. China's population has already peaked. It's now dropping. Question is, as the population ages in a heavily Marxist system, who's going to pay the bills? That's number one, demographics. The second is China suffers from a lack of innovation. And in fact, they say China has no innovation thanks to state-controlled mercantilist schemes. Right now, the entire Chinese economy is reliant on producing things at scale and undercutting foreign markets and stealing technology. That's their economy right now. Turns out when you nationalize all innovation, you kill it. That's what's going on right now. So the investment into China has pulled way back to a trickle. Number three, national debt. China's growth has been funded by debt. So now the debt to GDP ratio is 159%. That's 60% higher than the global rate according to S&P Global Ratings. The nation's total stock of corporate, household, and government debt is now 300% of GDP. It comprises 15% of all the debt globally, according to Institute of International Finance. The next one is a looming real estate catastrophe. People buy homes and they build their wealth by owning real estate. Well, now the Xi Jinping is saying that real estate is off the table for some of their population. They've built ghost cities. I don't know if you've seen this on YouTube. Type in Chinese ghost cities, and there's apparently up to 65 million empty units of housing. So politicians borrowed insane amount of money for make-work projects, and the government then encourages people to put their retirement money into buying empty shells of apartments, assuring them that prices will rise. Well, this has generated a real estate catastrophe. Then last one is China's military problems. While China might look like a powerful military country, the Chinese military is not up to stuff. They have less sophisticated semiconductor chips, according to Rand Corporation, and the U.S. has worked to control the import, restricting of the higher, more sophisticated chips into China, which means that the Chinese technology is not as good as the American military technology. So those five things, we are watching this very closely. We'll see what happens. But this is something that is stunning to me to hear people say that there's going to be an implosion in the country of China. We'll watch and see.